Today we'll be playing Warhammer 40K Space Marine Mastercrafted Edition. Since we are going to be fighting a lot as a super soldier in the grimdark future of Warhammer 40K, for some people this might be better only for the background, to play in the background while they do their favorite activities. But hey, don't knock it till you try it, and some people might find these old types of shooters very relaxing and might even fall asleep while they are playing in the background. My goal is to relax you while you watch this video, so I won't be making any loud noises like laughing too loud, sneezing, coughing. So if you're going to sleep, let's tuck you in, because our story is beginning on the forge world of Graia. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. I love these intros. I got goosebumps from this. Deploy ultramarines. Oh yeah. Young Captain Titus. I'm excited to play as you.
Captain Titus, the Orcs have massacred the Forge World's forces, and they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Clever of the damned Orcs. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machine.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report!
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We are losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety. We find another way down.
Aye, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer 12 returning to launch bay.
This is your plan.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. Or you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the Orcs.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
Shut up, Leandros. Codex Astartes be damned, but we look cool. Absolute massacre down there, but it's time to get in there and kill some orcs. one planet fall above Forge World ground. Making drops, little goblins. I won't lie, I don't really see such a difference between the original and the Mastercraft edition. Well, Spice Marine. What's Spice Marine? Beautiful, these executions.
You're gonna die!
Titus got that strength. Just a question, why didn't he stop shooting when he saw his own ship? The third guy, well, I guess he's an orc after all. Space Marine Mastercraft Edition. As I said, I don't really see a big difference. There's definitely
Captain Titus,
some,
come in.
but
Damn
not
orcs
huge.
shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought anyone would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
Forge World Graya.
Public disturbances will not be tolerated.
Will not be tolerated. It's an orc invasion, missus. Can I open this? Sadly no. But I think bolter. The classic weapon.
This white boys. I'm gonna kill him.
It's one heck of a gun.
Space Marines.
Destroy them!
Here they come.
Keep coming, Greenskin. We will have you. We will get you all for the Emperor and the Sleep Gang. The young Leandros.
Leandros. Are you wounded?
The Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I look to its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, Leandros.
This is where the hate was born. In Leandros, I think.
Enemy sighted.
Interesting UI.
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how. Keep firing!
Guardsman.
Rise, guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you dead.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sidonus, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.
Through here, my lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond there.
I won't lie, I think I like
Remarkable.
this voice actor for Captain Titus more than Rollo from Vikings. That was the
I can't feel my legs.
I got to see a space marine before the end.
the new Captain Titus voice actor, and this is an old one, but I think I prefer him more. He sounds more Captain Titus. I think it's all, I don't know why.
Captain,
I
I'm
just
in
have this
position at a
feeling.
broken monument near the guard lines.
Quotas must be met, despite alien incursions. Delinquency is an affront to the people.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you.
Love this man.
Orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the Orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc I saw crash near here. Did he survive?
If the Horde hasn't turned on
Yeah.
itself, it's still under his control.
Beautiful chainsword. Oh yeah. We found a secret.
Target that squid!
Look out! Dropship!
I'm sparing the blow-up containers if there's more of them, I think, coming soon. Oh yeah. Okay, but how do I throw a grenade now? Because I have grenades, but I don't know how to throw, you know, grenades. So yeah, okay, well, figure it out.
Dropship incoming!
Oh boy. What? Okay.
Space Marines, thank you. Where is your commander, Guardsman?
Inside, but the door is sealed.
Oh, Q is a grenade. Okay, we figured it out.
Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Space Marine.
No. Oh, I can't do combat right now. Can't even shoot my pistol. But I believe it was Q.
Word from the second record. Another horde of greenskins are headed here from the south. Gretchen stuck a knife in Saul's throat 2 months ago.
Reinforce their position, hold the line, and stay alive.
Aye, Lieutenant.
Another baddie commander, just like in the second game.
Thank the Emperor. 2nd Lieutenant Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus, the Ultramarines.
You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10. That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
We are all the numbers you need,
That is
missus.
why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me, then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
Man, I love older games.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Access authorized.
I think I can rage now. Press T to view remote. Okay.
What do you know of the Titans on this planet?
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan.
And now we have like a little paper on our shoulder. The purity seal.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
Get me that field manual. Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech priest in sight.
gun combo. This is what I'm talking about.
The Orcs hold the trenches beyond the ruins and the battlements beyond that.
And the gun battery?
The Orcs took it almost as soon as we got here, nearly 2 weeks ago. Our unit was the only one to make landfall before they gained control. Now none of our ships can get past the gun.
Okay, sniper rifle. Looks like a toy.
That's where the Orcs breached the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it inside the wall. There just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
Citizens will be turned away from medication.
We're heading back to the command post, Captain. Good luck.
34. Injured workers should seek treatment in Sector 46.
Good night.
Orcs on the high ground.
For emergency disruption of production.
I think it's clear. You said to shoot him again. Well, there you go. It's the Space Marines.
Once we get through these battlements, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
Why are these barrels here? Beautiful, didn't even have to use my rage yet. For those wondering, we are playing on the normal difficulty.
Look at these cables.
They must be powering orc contraptions across the battlefield. Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area. Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the orcs down here.
Beautiful. Let's keep going, boys. There's still some stranglers coming from behind. Okay, I thought he will never die. Thankfully it's over. Some very weird sounds are being made by my character.
swarming with orcs. Clearing this place will take days.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way to destroy the gun.
Grenade launcher.
A Vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
Medicare facilities expect significant delays regarding removal of deceased persons. Authorization at Stargate Ultra. Access granted.
An armory. Sure to be something useful.
Lockdown in effect.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun's shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Using safeguard. Remember that we honor machine by exceeding the quota.
I shouldn't have taken the ammo when I came in.
Shell storage is below.
Okay, it was quite an impressive ragdoll.
They're not about to run short of ammunition.
That works.
Here, Captain. We need to get the shell into that loader.
There. I will place the charge on that shell. Now to move the shell into place.
Beautiful. Titles are just flexing, pushing like
feed it right into the gun's chamber.
£1,000,000 pounds.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sir Donis. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
We don't even need to waste ammo. Beautiful.
Keep clear. This is not a drill.
Giving us a lot of ammo. Sniper rifle at close ranges, very OP.
Gun battery.
There, the secondary lift.
Secret ammo stash. Or grenade stash, I think. Get another purity seal. Okay.
put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Reset for firing sequence.
Incoming fire.
Artillery shell moving into
Thought I could throw it back or something.
Incoming.
Attack!
Enemy sighted.
Oh boy.
Success is measured in blood. Yours or your enemies.
Well, there was a lot of orcs coming at us. Yeah.
Get the boss!
authorization and Stargate Alpha. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine. Gun firing in 3, 2, 1.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Reset for firing.
Incoming fire. Incoming. Enemy sighted.
Now it was much easier as I was prepared.
Hold the line.
Artillery shell moving into gun firing in 3, 2, 1.
Agreed. Find an exit.
should get out of here.
The guardsmen will get their supplies now.
Captain Titus, you are a man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andres habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well. My battle brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
Good luck.
I love this chapter. I thought there's gonna be a fight here.
Is a testament to the might of the Imperium.
The Adeptus Mechanicus are masterful architects.
Their work outlived all of them.
What in Guilliman's name is that?
Nothing.
Did the Lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex housing the Titans?
That thing is a battering ram.
Beautiful. Secret tape, I guess. orc train station, feels like. Coming. I'm gonna get you.
Now to stop this ram. Time to impact.
No more than 6 minutes.
Time enough.
Beautiful train mission. So cool.
Citadels, time to impact.
Bolter fire cannot penetrate the town. These trains are full.
Then. Cover me while I get to that weapon. The enemies of man are here.
Okay, I didn't expect a loading screen here, but we crashed the train.
The Manufactorum still holds.
Some Imperial Guard units made it here after all.
They cannot hold for long. We must hurry.
What is that servo skull doing?
Trying to deliver a message. Must be damaged. The seal of the Inquisition. Interesting.
What is the Inquisition doing here?
We're about to find out.
This is Inquisitor Drogan. I need urgent assistance at Manufactorum Majakis. They're after the experimental device. The device is safe for the time being. I drew them off, but now I'm trapped. If I die, you must keep the device out of enemy hands, or he'll be unstoppable. I needed more time. I was nearly ready.
An experimental weapon.
We need to find the Inquisitor before the Orcs do. Keep moving. Remain alert.
Serve the machine god by joining corpse removal crews at your designated evacuation center.
Captain, look! The Orcs must be operating that crane.
They will not stop until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane.
Are they seriously running away? We got it.
Do not abandon your work. Everything is under control.
Clear out the orcs.
Space Marine!
For the MDA.
Managed to power that cannon.
Even a single shot will blast right through the gates.
We cannot allow that.
These orcs
Number
are
2
pretty
control deck,
smart.
do you read?
This is Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. Identify yourself.
This is Corporal Antioch, sir. That is, my lord.
I need access to the Manufactorum, Corporal.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord. We can meet you there.
Stand ready. We will be there shortly. Titus out.
A handful of guardsmen holding that huge gate. They cannot last long.
Did manage to bring the access point.
Oh,
Bloody
no.
Martyrs is the seed of the Imperium.
I really shouldn't have blown up the little bomb. Forgot how they are called.
A handful of guardsmen holding that huge gate. They cannot last long.
Did manage to bring the access
The way he flew away was amazing.
access point we are using, we will not last long.
Going the right way already.
Corporal Antioch, we are in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
A beautiful symbol of Imperium of Man. I always love the Aquila.
Granting access. Authorization to start detail.
And we got a power axe.
An entire horde!
Antioch, hold the lift. We have orcs inbound.
Okay, I think we just bugged the game. Yep. Everything just went dark. Okay, hope this fall asleep gang is already in dark mode like that. But we have to restart from the checkpoint.
The lift is this way.
Corporal Antioch, we are in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
Granting access. Authorization to start Ultra.
An entire horde!
Antioch, hold the lift. We have orcs inbound.
That was beautiful. Okay, we showed them big time.
Corporal Antioch?
Yes, my lord.
We have word that an Inquisitor is in the Manufactorum.
Yes, Lord Drogon. We have not seen him for several days. Has the Liberation Fleet arrived, my lord?
The fleet is still en route, Corporal. The Ultramarines are here as a vanguard, to cripple the enemy and secure the most valuable assets.
I see.
But the facility and its Titans remain secure.
All I can say for certain is that no Orc has breached this gate, my lord.
Contact Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion in Hab Center Andres, and your support craft now have a viable approach from orbit.
What of the Colonel and his staff?
They did not survive.
Oi, keep that
Here we
muzzle
are,
clean,
my
guardsman.
My thanks, Corporal.
The Orcs have not stained.
For now, I doubt even dropping that cannon on them will convince Orcs to back away.
Indeed. We must find this Inquisitor and the Titan Invictus.
Be not concerned with events beyond these walls. Work, focus, meet your quota. Increased productivity gains high favor from the machine god.
Titan Invictus seems undamaged at least.
Titan Invictus seems unused, you mean? Is this invasion not enough to bring out the War Titans?
It takes hundreds to get a War Titan operational, Sergeant. Without them, it sits idle.
It's magnificent.
Captain, this is an auger station. I can scan for the Inquisitor's life signs.
Access authorized.
There. A lone human.
Identity confirmed. Drogon. Ordo Xenos.
He's in this wing of the Manufactorum.
I read alien signals throughout the facility, and a large number converging on the Inquisitor's location.
Section 449 is understaffed by 100%. Please rectify.
Leandros, can you use this panel to contact our other forces?
Not directly, but I can boost Vox range.
Do it!
Access authorized. Ultramarines chapter.
Here, Captain.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus. Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas. Squad Solinus is on the ground and making for our objective.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus. I need Solinus to come secure the Invictus while I divert to a priority alarm.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
The orcs are in the pipes.
We're waiting for the lift. No boss fight while we wait. Interesting game design choice.
Repeat authorization.
Drogon, prepare the power source for immediate release.
One moment. Repeat authorization.
Inquisitor Drogon?
I am Drogon. And you are?
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist, both, Captain.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire Manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon?
It is a complex device and an unstable one. If the orcs find it, they'll try and take it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
Then we must move it to safety.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid. This way.
You are wounded, Inquisitor
I
Drogon.
love our lieutenant's
I'm a
armor.
psyker. My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
Xenos life forms detected.
Space Marine! You trying to steal my Titans? Steal my loot? I'll rip your guts right out your throat! The orc himself! I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine!
damnable creature. Had he not blundered onto this world?
But he did, Drogon.
I see a drop point once again.
Space Marine recognized. Full access granted.
Amazing.
There. We must get to that lift.
Which lift does he mean? Lost. Oh, I see.
My boys want to give you a proper greeting.
We got Shaman now.
Orc charge!
Just beat him to death with his own shield. Is the lift coming? Oh. Ultramarines of the Imperium. I think he has the most rip with all those Aquillas on him. Looks awesome.
How much deeper does this facility go?
The Manufactorum? Far deeper. The whole generator room is actually suspended above a venting shaft.
Suspended?
Yes. In case of catastrophic overload, the whole room can be shunted away into the depths. Ah, yes. Here we are.
Colder than a spaceman's smile.
Yes, a byproduct of the device's functioning.
Looks really amazing.
Captain Titus, proceed into the main chamber. We need only obtain the power source at the core of the generator. I will initiate decoupling from a control console.
Understood. Brothers, guard the access points.
I have engaged the decoupling sequence, Captain. You must keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Identity confirmed. Drogon, Ordo Xenos.
There. The primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
Alarm. Xenos detected.
Oh, the orc psychers are summoning them.
Captain, the war boss.
Marine! What you arguing about here? Whatever it is,
Hold back the greenskins, Captain. The power source will be free of the generator shortly.
Feel the endless
Now, bring it over to the servitor station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
this sparky thing what you want, Space Marine? Then I'll take it for myself! Space
That damn orc will kill us all. Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
Captain Titus is just built different.
Sidonus, Leandros, respond.
Captain, the Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Well, I did, and I have his precious power source.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andris. These tunnels will spit us out there eventually.
Fine. Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
Space Marine!
Always sound like they're saying Spice Marines. Conveniently left here. Thank you. Convenience. Was bugged there. This thing is OP. I love it. everybody home.
To victory!
It was some kind of war boss. One more. Kind of sad. Okay, that's actually jump scared me.
Space Marines, killer!
Was there a Meltagun in the first game? I don't think so.
Even here, the tech priests honor their machine god.
The gun is really OP. I don't think it was in the original. don't want to swap my melta gun on this thing. Just feels way too OP.
Adeptus Astartes recognized. Access authorized.
For Ultramar!
Captain Titus.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
We should be nearing an access point to the surface. The air smells a bit cleaner.
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of here and find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
At last, a way to the surface.
Not much tidier than below. But at least we have the sky over our heads again. Our rendezvous point is this way.
What could the orcs hope to gain by slaughtering so many?
Sow terror, demoralize the militia.
Cruel, but effective.
This was no strategy of war. For orcs, this was sport.
Medical supplies have been exhausted.
Millions more of them.
Our plan is unchanged. Get the Inquisitor and the power source off-world.
Titus, if they take over the Manufactorum, we will have a damnable time getting them out.
We are Ultramarines. Orcs are not a problem.
If we had a week, perhaps. But by then, the Orcs will have worked out how to dismantle the Titans.
Space Marine record.
Last cannon. Okay.
Orc rocket launchers.
Secrets all over the place. Wall here. Amazing. Rocket RPG'd from 1 meter close. Well. Beautiful.
More rocks!
The melter gun is an absolute melter, literally. Very OP.
If you are injured, return to your quarters. The machine god will watch over you. Workers at class 9 and below do not qualify for medical.
Okay, the outside is the deadliest it's ever been. Got most of them. I don't know how I didn't die, but I'm happy. Looks like a ruined castle, this thing.
Tech priests will have to bring all of these structures down and
I just want to say what a beautiful monument right there.
Inquisitor Drogon, we need to get you off planet before we're overrun by orcs.
You were exposed to the unshielded power source. In the generator room, I saw it. You held raw energy from the warp. How are you still alive?
The power source conducts warp energies.
The stuff of chaos. Heresy.
My work against the Xenos has the Imperium's blessing.
Can your blessed work help us against the orcs?
My research is of the utmost secrecy. The Imperium forbids its use without sanction.
Consider that your Imperial sanction.
Very well. The power source fuels an experimental weapon at my research facility. The Psychic Scourge. It could destroy the orcs.
You didn't think to bring up this Scourge weapon before.
The Psychic Scourge has never been test-fired, Sergeant. If it malfunctions, it could crack this planet in half.
We're out of options. We fire the weapon and take our chances.
The Psychic Scourge is at the Calkis facility, my research laboratories. It is a fair distance. We will need transportation.
Captain, we aren't far from the plaza where Lieutenant Mira was headed. The Imperial Guard rallied point.
They will have Valkyries. We can fly to the research facility. Let's find this Imperial Guard outpost.
If you are injured, return to your quarters. The machine god will watch over you.
Get of the third boy. Beautiful work, guardsman.
Inquisitor, your wound is slowing us down.
I can manage.
Brothers, take him to the Valkyries. I will draw the orcs off and meet you there.
Give the power source to the sergeant then, Captain.
No, Drogon. The orc chieftain wanted the power source. When his orcs see I possess it, not you, they will follow me. Move out.
Man, I love this voice actor.
Bastion Primus is that way, Hunter.
Do not bring personal possessions to public evacuation centers.
Oh yeah. Jump back in a Thunderhammer. We are the most OP thing on the planet. In Cryo.
Now to knock over some of the beasts.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Whatever you're doing, Captain, keep at it. The Greenskins are swarming your way, leaving our path open.
Beautiful. Those are guardsmen.
I am an instrument of the Emperor's will, Trooper. Now indicate to me the nearest concentration of orcs.
Aye, my lord. Master's Plaza is just past this hab complex. It is swarming with the beasts.
Not for long.
Titus is ready to go to work. Oh yeah.
Captain, we are within sight of the Imperial Guard bastion.
Any more of them? I don't think so.
Out of fuel.
But at least they got a Thunderhammer still.
This is Primus Command. Orcs inside the perimeter. Move to secondary defense positions and hold the line.
Welcome to Bastion Primus, Captain. Sergeant Sedonis briefed me about the Inquisitor and his doomsday weapon. He said you require air transport to the Calcus facility.
Your Valkyries are the fastest way to reach it, and we have no time to spare.
Your men are already on board their Valkyrie, and the squadron's ready for liftoff. We'll get you to Calcus with all speed. It's time the Imperial Guard brought the fight to the Orcs.
This is gonna be one of my most favorite missions in the game.
Pilots, this is Lieutenant Mira aboard Valkyrie 1. Look sharp, Orc flyers inbound.
Captain Titus, I need a gunner to man the heavy bolter.
With pleasure, guardsman.
Here they come, starboard side.
Incoming!
That was close.
Valkyrie 7 here, I've got orders!
Pilot, match speed. I will shoot them off. More of the beasts.
Beautiful. They could have incorporated missions like this in Space Marine 2 as well.
Stormboy's going for Valkyrie 3 and 6. Keep us in position, pilot.
Hope I don't shoot with my own.
Captain, starboard side. Orc ship coming up. They're right behind us.
That was cool.
Come in, Lieutenant. Valkyrie 2 is down. I require immediate transport.
We're on approach, Captain.
I got my meltdown ready.
Cleanse and purge.
Absolutely beautiful, Titus. You make the Ultramarines proud.
What is the Inquisitor's status?
The remainder of the squadron has escorted his craft to the outskirts of the Kalkis facility.
Very good.
Really one of my favorite missions.
Farewell, Captain. I must return to base. Those damned Orc flyers cost me too many good men and too many gunships. We'll be hard-pressed to defend the outpost.
Thank you. And good luck, Lieutenant.
Where is it?
The device is secure, Drogon.
What are you waiting for, then? Further delay is intolerable.
Inquisitor, are you all right?
Yes, come. We've no time to waste.
There we go.
force supremacy. So good when you hit the head.
Here they come. Cut him some things. That's killable.
Inquisitor, can we get around the bulk of these orcs?
Yes, perhaps. My research produces a minimal waste, so the facility's sluiceways should be accessible.
Lead the way.
Shot his booty full of bolts. Amazing. That's a beautiful line, but this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be one of the hardest battles in the game, I remember, when I was going through the full game back in the day.
Inquisitor, can we get around the bulk of these orcs?
Yes, perhaps. My research produces a minimal waste, so the facility's sluiceways should be accessible.
Lead the way.
don't remember Melta being in the first game, in the original game. This was a bit easier now, thanks to it.
Captain, my servitors were destroyed in the initial attack. I may need your help to activate the psychic scourge.
How large is the weapon?
The firing mechanism is at my research lab, but the energy pulse itself travels along conduits from the lab to the orbital spire. There. We will proceed through that door.
Oh man.
Understood, Inquisitor.
Shoot those shields!
I'm literally unstoppable. Okay, I need to hold my range.
Through here, Space Marines.
Beautiful.
I thought the Spire to be a ground-to-space one.
It is. With a few modifications, it also makes an ideal firing tower. The energy pulse should not damage the Spire.
You do not sound confident.
Improvisation and experimentation go hand in hand.
orcs ruined everything here. This invasion. But I really like how 2010 graphics depict it. I know it's like a new game, but I don't really see so much difference from the original that I think is from 2010. I just literally deleted him from the game files.
These pipes lead into the facility's sub-basements.
And here is our entrance.
What can we expect inside, Inquisitor?
Oh yes, just a few defenses.
Oh, I know what this
comprises a few, Inquisitor.
Servo turrets, mostly.
Set to eliminate orcs.
Set to eliminate anything with the misfortune to move within their range.
Lockdown in effect.
Sentry guns ahead.
I'm gonna stay with the sniper.
Authorization required.
No way to move quickly with these guns everywhere. Need to shut them all down.
I could do that from the central security room.
Then that is where we are headed.
Cleanse and purge.
Okay. I think we're good. I thought it will destroy it. Why are there orcs picked apart here? Nice. Oh, here.
servo turrets beyond this room remain prime.
Okay. Just gotta deal with them, right?
What is kept in these containers?
Specimens needed for my research.
Specimens, cages, operating theaters. This place reeks of serious filth.
That is the business of the Inquisition, Ultramarines. This way, Ultramarines.
I think we just got a better bolter. Kraken bolter.
The firing core is still active. Excellent.
If this is the firing core, Inquisitor, does it discharge through the whole facility?
No, not precisely. The core actually raises to the rooftop of the facility. That is where the rest of the firing array is located.
Success is measured in blood. Yours, not your enemies.
Or mechanical parts from turrets, I guess, because we just got completely wiped by a turret. Yup. Hopefully we're good. Beautiful. Paranoid that this won't be clear, but hopefully we're good.
Xenos detected.
beyond those doors. And those sentries.
Oh god, these containers are made out of pure steel. Purity seal, let's go.
All the security measures will be down shortly, Captain. I'm afraid they were the only thing keeping the orcs outside, however.
But you will be able to fire the weapon.
Indeed.
We had better do so quickly. This place will be awash with orcs before long.
Of course. Security systems disabled.
Authorization recognized. Releasing safeguard.
Please proceed to the generator room.
That's a beautiful line. I didn't see the freaking bombers coming in that fast.
Very good. All the security measures will be down shortly, Captain. I'm afraid they were the only thing keeping the orcs outside, however.
Adeptus Astartes recognized. Full access granted.
Let's go.
But you will be able to fire the weapon.
Indeed.
We had better do so quickly. This place will be awash with orcs before long.
Of course. Security systems disabled.
Authorization recognized. Releasing safeguard.
Please proceed to the generator room.
I'm not falling this time.
For the attack!
Place the canister into its cradle inside the power core, Captain.
Do we risk exposure again?
Only if you drop the canister. Very good, Captain. Your time carrying my power source is finally at an end.
Stand clear. Psychic surge firing sequence commencing. Alarm. Structural damage. Warning. Emergency containment light commencing.
Damnable thing!
What do you need me to do, Inquisitor?
You will need to manually restart the array alignment. Forcibly, if you must.
Where?
In the firing chamber. Board the lift, Ultramarines.
What left?
You must hurry. The damned orcs have cut the main conduits to the firing tower. You must reconnect the conduits, Captain, or we're facing an overload that will rip this planet apart.
Understood.
Got this.
Clear it out. No mercy.
Cyclic surge firing sequence commencing.
Inquisitor, the conduits are reconnected.
Now, proceed to the main control panel.
Weapons authorization confirmed. Primary containment fixture disengaging. Firing sequence in progress. Firing now. Alarm.
Look at the spire.
I've been looking for you, Space Marine. You got something of mine.
Oh, it crushed us all to the floor. I think we just opened the warp.
Why didn't it work?
Damn that Drogon! Never trust the Inquisition!
Stand fast, Ultramarines. We can handle a few orcs.
Space Marine! Was that supposed to hurt?
Chaos demons! How is this possible?
You got new friends now, Space Marine!
That armor looks very cool indeed.
Inquisitor! Get back! How heroic. Drogon!
I have served you well, Lord Mineral.
Traitor. I see. My servant did all that I hoped and more. But he would never have succeeded without you, Captain Titus. these brave space marines. We have broken through to this reality. The blessed gateway. Clever fool. You seem surprisingly able to resist my touch, Titus of the Ultramarines. And that of the war, which impressed my servant to no end. Ah, you think the Inquisitor a traitor, but Drogon has been dead since before you first met. You have been used by my puppet of flesh and bone. I ain't so easy to kill.
Man, I love the orcs.
Emperor, protect us.
We need an exit.
To the lift!
Chaos demons. Did that fiend speak truth? Did we cause a Chaos invasion?
Of course we did. His Inquisitor puppet manipulated us from the moment we met.
And before. The false Inquisitor sent the distress call.
I don't think so, Leandros. The man's urgency, his fear. I believe that was the real Drogon, facing certain death.
And it found him.
But not at the Orcs' hands. Somehow the agents of Chaos were already here. Keep moving! Keep moving!
Beautiful. Well, it goes on Chaos Invasion, but what can you do? Never trust the Inquisition.
That gate, it's getting bigger. If it gets much larger, Emerald can bring his fleet through.
Then we must cut the link between Warp Gate and Tower.
You have a plan.
We use Invictus to sever the orbital spire.
And At range, will the Titan's cannon be effective?
It's time we use the power source to our advantage. To supercharge Invictus. We need to reach that Titan. Alone, there was no way the demon could get the power source past 1 million orcs. It needed help.
And we obliged.
I was deceived. I am responsible for chaos breaking through to this world.
Genetic scan complete. Adaptive done. Full access run.
Ultra... Marines, attack! Speak, then.
You held the unshielded power source again, Captain. And again, you emerged from the exposure unscathed. The Codex Astartes warns that those in league with Chaos can withstand the warp's touch.
You forget yourself, Ultramarine.
Leandros, I do not take this warp resistance lightly. But the search for answers must wait until after we deal with this Chaos invasion.
What if that is too late?
Leandros, enough. We need to keep moving.
Let's keep moving down. But this is a nice cozy room to fall asleep too. So I think we went pretty far today and made a lot of progress. Hope those that went to sleep are already sleeping, and those that were just watching, having this on in the background, I want to say I really appreciate you. I really love the support. I think I had enough of playing, and I think, yeah, it's been 3 hours and those that went to bed are already sleeping. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment, please like, subscribe. I really appreciate your guys' support, and I'm glad to provide some background noise or, you know, something to fall asleep to and have on. So yeah guys, really appreciate you all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.